Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Sizz RPG here with another episode of my Witcher 3 walkthrough. What we're going to do now is pick up with the main storyline. The last few episodes we did some side quests, kind of explored all the corners of Velen, but what we're going to do now, rather than just do kind of a completion episode with all the question marks, was we're going to move right back into the main story quests and picking up, going to Novigrad, visiting Triss in her house in Novigrad. That's the next step. We have kind of figured out that Ciri is not in Velen, but we are on her tail as we now move on to Novigrad, which is our next kind of leveled area there. And we're going to go ahead and pick up right there. If you like this series and these videos, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. But without further ado, let's jump right in, fast travel over to Novigrad here. And if I haven't been there, I don't think I have, because we needed passage. So we're going to go to the closest place we have been, I think. Yeah, we haven't been up there yet, so we're going to have to go down. We've been over here, I think. So we're going to go up to Hangman's Tree and make our way up. And then we will do a couple episodes, because Velen is so big. We're definitely going to do completionist episodes, where essentially we kind of go around and we look at all these, we essentially completion the area. At some point I will go and I'll do that for every area. I did it for the first area, had a whole episode dedicated to it. That was a much smaller area. Velen is, as you can see, it has tons and tons of these question marks and discoverable content here. So it'll likely take 2, maybe even 3 episodes to kind of do all of that. But that will be kind of episodes that I will do at some point, maybe over the next few weeks or so. We'll see. But as of right now, we're going to move on. But just to let you know, if you are of those that are interested in those things, that content will come at some point. But as of right now, we're going to kind of move on and learn a little bit about the main story.
We'll flail your skin off.
We're not fucking with that bandit. That bandit can suck it. What? Come on, Roach. Are they running from us? Well, that's cool and all. Why are you running?
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Don't worry about me, man. Worry about yourself.
Come through.
Why does it keep wanting me to go backwards? I'm not going backwards. Where are you, Roach? Come here, Roach. We got some traveling to do, buddy. Ooh, get out of my way. It's a big old city. Novigrad. And we'll probably spend a decent amount of time in Novigrad as well. We shall see, though. There's a lot to explore. A lot of cool side missions. And Velen in general, I mean, The Witcher 3, for those that have played a lot, it's a very extensive game. There's a lot to do. And I can't guarantee that I'll get to all of it in these videos, but I will get to a large percentage of it. Because this game is so fun, and I got nothing but time. In it for the long haul, if you will. Ooh. Smuggler's Cache.
Run, Roach. Not so fast, Roach.
Is there something I can swim? Please don't be piranha. I was like, please don't be piranha. Please don't be piranha. That would be my kind of luck. It's a nice little cool area. What did I get? What's the cool stuff I got? So it's not as strong, but I could beef it up. And I can beef it up. Nice. Look at that. So it is heavy armor, isn't it? Light armor, though. This. I do like light armor. Nice. Look how cool I look. Look like a fancy pants man. What do I got going on? Oh, I'm over encumbered. I was just talking crap about this. So much stuff. I'm over encumbered. I got too much stuff. Alright, Roach, how you doing, buddy? Good job. Good job, buddy. He's already feeding himself. Don't even have to worry about Roach. Oh yes, you got naked women in the street.
Dingo.
Those strumpets.
You'd normally pay for that.
Strumpets.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging.
Hard times we live in.
I love that song. Oh, Triss. What an expensive little city.
Scaring decent folk.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant.
Well,
amongst
look
cities,
who's... How can I be...
cradle of the eternal fire.
You play.
Yet it is
sure.
here that
So you
darkness
play or not?
raises its hideous head.
I play.
A deceitful Doppler, doubling
The reason I'm
as
skipping that
commander
is that I
of the
didn't
guard.
want
A
to,
band
like,
of charlatans,
plague with.
diviners,
How can I
and
be-
witches poised to pinch your purity
Okay.
Till
and
next time.
prosperity.
Actually, no. Yeah.
The time has
Sorry.
come
Sorry.
for this to end. for us to cast
How can I
off
be
evil?
of service?
Do you renounce evil?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the
Do
right
you
place.
renounce
A better rate
evil?
you'll not find anywhere in the city.
May the holy flame of the eternal fire complete.
What is going on over here? This is not a good advertisement for your city.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
A Doppler!
Gross.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Gross.
Burnt Doppler. By the stenches and ties.
Well, that was pretty messed up. But I guess one of them was a Doppler, which is like a monster. I don't know.
Sorceress. It's like a witch with muscle. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
They literally just said, leave. Leave. We're stealing stuff.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3. Come on, come closer.
Yeah, get out of here. Come at me, bruh.
No, don't. No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Why is she in hiding?
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Lovely name.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
It's like, I meant no
wouldn't know.
offense. It's like, well, that was all
Rumour has
offensive.
it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself.
Gotcha.
Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, Mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
This man is
You know
ruthless
a
one.
bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Don't know much about small animals. It's all about their hearing.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Who's in it? Who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
I feel like I'm gonna have to kill that guy at some point, right? Like, that's just inevitable at this point. It's like, I'm gonna loot her place. That's cool. Yeah, look at all that stuff. Give me that stuff. Give me your stuff.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs? Roots? Triss turned to healing? Amulets are emanating magic.
Interesting.
Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Just stealing all this stuff. It's the property of the church. It's a property of me now, bitch.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Alright, let's look for some thieves. Or we can talk to beggars. Or do both, either way. Hello, beggar.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Another drifter in from Temeria.
You seen the new waitress?
What a freak.
All worth seeing.
And how? Buxom lasses from the land
Ate at the Kingfisher, you'll sort.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, none of them come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace. Help the poor fellow out.
It's like I'm not gonna give you anything if you're not helpful to me.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Spare a copper or two. Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. And my mind, thorough addled.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That-a-way. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past a gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen.
The old sow's farrowed piglets.
See?
Thanks for your help.
You might. I hope he's like. I hope he's just insane.
Need a squire?
We're gonna get to wherever this is, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Power of the eternal.
Power of the eternal fire. No, priest.
Wanna fight me, Wolfie?
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill happy things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Well, welcome to the Grove, brother.
Nice. So that guy wasn't an insane person. All the way. He had a little bit of sense.
Ow!
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye. God.
Meet with the king of beggars.
Thank you, my lord.
How are things?
Good.
It's Triss.
More and more people come to work.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought. But like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, They want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
I don't trust this king of beggars.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Miracle would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago,
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Let's go, Triss. Where are we going, Triss? Interesting.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
You gotta stick it there, buddy.
Pleasure to be had.
There's a graph. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on his wall that opens the passage.
Must be a lever.
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre of Lochmuin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
It's like, it's polluted water. It'll be awesome. Assuming this is it. What Geralt does for women. He jumps head over heels for Yennefer. For that other chick, I forget her name. And now for Triss.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
How much is the cost?
10 crowns apiece.
Looks fresh enough. Let's taste it.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
What's up, Brandon?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Interesting.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Your hair really red, girl.
I'll I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Just looking for rat shit. All these rats. Look at these rats, man. Rats everywhere. We're just placing incense. Noise. Look at all these rats.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well.
Nice.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
This horse,
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a bruising?
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain.
And just like if you didn't really understand that
you,
that conversation that they just had together, where she was kind of interested in Yennefer, Geralt is like in love with Yennefer. But I'm pretty sure with the lore of this world, there was a point in time, kind of before this game that we're playing, in the history and the lore, where Geralt lost his memory. He had amnesia. due to fighting and some sorcery and things of that nature, he had amnesia and kind of forgot his old life. His old life being one with a relationship and kind of fascination with Yennefer of Venneberg. During this amnesia period, he developed a relationship with Triss Marigold, the woman that we're talking right now. Well, when that spell's faded and he regained his memory, which in this timeline is 6 months ago, he felt guilty that, you know, his true love, he remembered Yennefer, his true love of Yennefer, and, or at least whatever it is, whether it's true love or just a fascination of Yennefer, from an old relationship that they had. He felt guilty and broke up with Triss because even though he liked her, that relationship developed during a time where he had amnesia. So once he got all of his memories back, he got guilty that his love wasn't as deep as hers, and he broke up with her. And that is why you're kind of getting that tension between them two. Now, he found her, he cares about her, he wants to protect her, but he ended the relationship 6 months ago in this timeline because he regained his memories, was guilty that he wasn't reciprocating the level of affection, or at least the level of dedication, and obviously he still has this long-lost love of Yennefer of Venneberg, who we've met in previous episodes and will continue to meet moving forward. But that's why there's like that tension between them. They're exes, recent exes.
Brandon.
She also was she used a bit of magic to influence his love for her as well, so in some of the lore. So whether that's the specific timeline or the books, she was in love with him even though he wasn't necessarily. She utilized some magical means to influence his love as well. So there's some trickery there, but they have a past, and that's why they speak like that. As ex-lovers. So just a little history.
Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine.
You set us up.
Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Should watch out for yourself.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages.
Interesting.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
See that tension, that sexual tension, is just way too high for me. But yeah, they were ex, and I get some of the lore a little mixed up, but whether I get it, if I don't say it specifically or 100% correct, know that I have a general understanding of the lore. I'm not an expert, if you will. But yeah, they were in a relationship previously during a period in which Geralt lost his memories, and when he regained those memories, he ended the relationship through guilt and moved on, and then led to him looking for Ciri and looking for Yennefer to kind of re-piece together his history there after he regained his memories. But with that being said, guys, that was kind of the introduction to meeting Triss Marigold, the introduction to what it is in Novigrad, this sorceress versus the Church of the Eternal Fire kind of constant struggle, the religious dominant force of government versus the power and mysticism and uncontrollable and chaos of sorcery. Always in the balance there. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe, guys. And as always, have a good one.